Hello boys and girls, mostly boys I think. After a long time of deciding, I finally uploaded my first Wiki3 video. I know that it will not be the best, but I plan to upload as often as I can now, and I will be better in terms of editing and cutting as time progresses. If you have any suggestions, tips, questions, feel free to leave a comment, I will read them all. And now, to the video, enjoy. Starting as the Ottomans, we have much things to go through. Let's research stock exchange first. Many of you who played as the Ottomans before will know that we start off with the sick man of Europe. So for the taxes I decided to get services and tobacco for the beginning. After that I declared my interests in the Rhine, Italy, North and South Germany, and because the Brits are gonna invade Qing, we get interest there too. Because I want the intelligentsia to be strong, I'm gonna bolster them, and I will put some social mobility decrease in my capital and in Ankara. So after that we take a quick save, because we have to do something that requires us to reroll the game. We reduce the autonomy on Tunis on day 1. We also make a protectorate of Persia on day 1. So to the reroll part. So we had to reroll a couple of times in order to get the abolitionist landowner. So you get him by exiling the moderate landowner, and if you have luck, the exiled moderate should be an abolitionist, and we invited him back and granted him leadership again. With the abolitionists we get homesteading immediately and getting rid of serfdom. We improved relations with all of the great powers too. Then we made us some rivals to improve with more nations. For now I put one of my armies on defense and moved them to the main front. Then I noticed that France started a diplo play against Constantine, and I wanted to sway to the side of Constantine in exchange for them becoming my protectorate. But they were not willing to accept, so I had to give them a defensive pact to get them to like me more. And now they will happily accept to become my protectorate. You probably think, how is he gonna win this? But this will not be the last time you will think this, I promise. I just put my army on defense, but this time there will be 2 armies. And I will send my navy to the central Mediterranean Sea. France declared us to be their rival, but that's fine. When the war starts, we naval invade French Constantine and we will have all the war gods required. I just let the war with Persia be until we finish the France war. As you can see guys, we landed them pretty easily. We will do the same on Persia to get to their capital from behind. Then we stationed one army in North Africa to defend and one army in the Anatolian HQ in case we get naval invaded. The invasion in Persia was successful. Our troops can march uncontested to their capital. And we defend against the French landing. Well, this is not looking good for the Persians. After sieging their capital a while, they were willing to accept peace. Now we have a Persian protectorate with an open market. And we got homesteading. Nice. Now let's get rid of slavery immediately. Popular playwrights. So this event got changed. But as the Ottomans, I will choose the enactment chance option anyways. We got an extra interest and we will put it in Mexico. You will see why later. And I noticed Great Britain already attacked Qing, so we missed our chance to step in, but that's okay. You will see that Constantine is already on -100 war support. But because they are my protectorate, they can't be enforced to capitulate. So we get an easy win on France. The next war we did was against Greece. I started the play by humiliating them. I decided to upgrade most of my armies. We have to do it anyways for our Tanzimat mission. I mobilized my 30 stack, because that is enough for the Greek army. Right before the Diplo play ends, we added additional war goals. These were to open their market and making them a protectorate too. And I put open market to primary to reduce their chance of backing down. As the war starts, we invade them from behind too. We don't really need that, but that will make them capitulate way faster. And we successfully made us a second front there in Peloponnese. Whispers of Insurrection. I always go with the top option here. We also can enforce on Greece already, that was pretty fast. However, we choose to get them as protectorate, war reps and opening the market. Remember the interest we got earlier in Mexico? Yeah, we are gonna protectorate them as well. This will be our last war we do, then we have to wait for the infamy to tick down. As long as we are under 100 infamy, we are good to go. So, the Russians decided to side against me. That's unfortunate, but we can take care of that. The US will offer their help, but only for treaty ports, and I don't want them to have a treaty port. So I'm gonna fight this out myself. I waited until the last Diplo phase happened and added more war goals. Liberate Crimea and Russian war reps. And do not forget Mexican war reps. And we officially banned slavery already. For the next law I choose poor laws, because my pops demanded that and this will generate more loyalists anyways, so why not? So the war started and we got this nice event, Order Restored, that will basically give us more loyalists only. I decided to naval invade Mexico first, since they are much weaker than the Russians. After that I will focus on Russia. We successfully invaded Veracruz. Easy. Now we can station our fleet back into our HQ. The navy arrived at home. It's time that we try a landing on Crimea to tick the Russian war score below 0. And we landed pretty easy. Now we push until we met resistance. After the landing I saw that the Brits declared the war against Egypt for all the stuff I need. Well, that is scary. Yeah. We lost Crimea and the Russians have almost half of our country occupied. But don't worry guys, I can fix that, trust me. Because they were not defending the coast of Crimea, we landed again. I really don't know why they don't defend this region. I noticed that we were falling below 0 war score, because the Russians got their war goal of Macedonian treaty port. So I'm just gonna naval invade Macedonia and we will be good to go. The Mexicans capitulated. Oh yeah, we need these war reps. While losing Crimea to the Russians again, we got poor laws unlocked. I landed again, who had a thought? But I think I'm gonna peace out here, because otherwise I'm not be able to get through this with my war goals enforced on Russia. And we finally have peace. This will be it for now guys. I will post the second part on this soon. I hope you enjoyed it so far. And let's hope the Mexicans win this native uprising. Anyway, please leave a like, subscribe, that would really help me a lot guys. Bye, until next time.